Hey, everybody. Can you hear me? All right. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Thank you so much for joining us. Before I introduce our next guest, I'm going to talk for just a minute about what we have going on in the next couple of weeks. But first of all, we have T-shirts that we're going to be selling. And these are going to be commemorative Monday Night Live, The Last Waltz T-shirts for our November 13th show, which will coincide, that's our last show of the season. So if you're interested in ordering those, come to the back table. Let me know what size you want, how many you want. You can pay by cash, check, Venmo. I'll be taking orders tonight and also through this next week. Those shirts will be available on the November 6th show here for the Joni Mitchell night, or you can pick them up the night of the last waltz. So please feel free to reach out and place an order with me this evening. We have next week off. There will be no Monday Night Live. It's Beggars Night in Des Moines, so we want you guys to all be home, eat tons of candy, and harass the children in your neighborhood. And then the following week will be our Joni Mitchell night, and the week after that is going to be the last waltz. So tonight we are featuring the music of Bradford Johnson. If you're new to his music, I think you're in for a treat. He's a great guy, and he's got some wonderful songs. I hope to see a lot of you guys dancing. It's going to be a fun night to dance. If you're also first-timers at Monday Night Live, the way these talented musicians up here get paid this evening is through your generosity. So I will be passing buckets, a couple of times through the evening. If you'd like to throw a little cash in there, that'd be great. If you don't happen to have cash, there's a card on your table with a QR code. It'll take you to Venmo, and you can leave a tip there, and we will make sure that that gets distributed to the musicians this evening. Let's see. Am I missing anything else, Trish? What's that? Oh, well, that's right. Trish designed that shirt. I know, we have such a talented crew. It's so fun. I have one more little bit of news, and that is the evening of the Joni Mitchell show, we will be featuring the artwork of Sue Heemstra. So that evening, she's going to bring a few pieces that, kind of a few choice pieces and some special works that she's been working on. But she's also going to have a slideshow that Jim has prepared of many of her wonderful, beautiful pieces, and show her studio and kind of what her life is all about over there. So anyway, one more thing to look forward to. All right, let's go with Bradford Johnson.
Hi, everyone. My name is Bradford. I wore my lucky underwear tonight.
Yeah, I've got lucky underwear.
I do, yeah. I used to just wear it on first dates, but I'm happily married now, so I don't have any reason to wear them. So I find... Okay, hey, I wore them for you, sir. So what I realized when I came here is I said, hey guys, we're playing my songs, what do you need? And they're so loosey-goosey, they're so talented that they're like, we'll figure it out when we get there. So they've figured it out already. I'm gonna be figuring it out this whole time. So bear with us. Whoops. Told you. In a motel, spent all day in a van, showed up late and they meet me at the gate saying, who are you playing with, man? I get stoned in the morning, I start chasing lines. I'll tell you the truth, I got the microphone blues, but I give it to them every night. You gotta rock on. Yeah, I'm gonna rock on. Baby needs clothes she can work in. Baby needs play clothes too. At home with a pocket full of money, I would spend it all on you. I'll take you on a trip to the islands. I'll take you on a trip down to Spain. We'll pick up sticks, you got the #1 tricks. I got the #1 team in the game, you gotta rock on. Yeah, I gotta rock on. Damn, hit it, boy! Anne Ducharme-Jones, everybody. I woke up in a motel, spent all day on a plane. I showed up late and they meet me at the gate saying, we've been waiting on you, man. I get stoned in the mornings, I start chasing lines. I'll tell you the truth, I got the microphone blues, but I give it to them every night. You gotta rock on. Yeah, I gotta rock on. Hey! This band is so killer. I've been extra excited about this because Ben and I have been friends since we were babies. We have a lot of stories together. One involving a radio flyer wagon that we will not say on the microphone, but if you'd like to know, I'm sure he'll tell you in private.
I want to know.
Yeah. Let's just say it required stitches and neither of us got them, so. I showed my soul to a man in red for a couple conversations and eventual regret. Now I forgot who I thought I was supposed to be. But I can't seem to care. Here we go. My head is stuck, running in circles again. I'm just a stick in the mud, constant confusion. I see you dressed to suggest you fit to seem just right. You're better than the rest, so let's begin the night. You take me in, I take me out. Too many minutes of sin and I get it now. Too little, too late to keep running round and round. I want to escape, get away from this town. It's harder to find a target on the move, but the sun still shines when all you see is the moon. Hey. Ooh. Ooh. I like that, boy. Why are your eyes so wide? swear I'm coming back. Tomorrow soon is a yesterday. Well, I got to run away to the promised land. I got to wash my hands, make a plan, and I'll soon be a man. Hey, it's harder to find a target on the move, but the sun still shines. Oh, you see, it's the moon. Hey. Swamp it. Everyone's got their sins. It's all coming around again. Ooh, everyone's had their spin, yeah. It's all gonna be over in the end. Hey, everyone's had their spin. It's all coming around again. Yeah, it's coming around. It's harder to find a target on the move, but the sun still shines when all you see is the moon. It's harder to find, yeah, a target on the move, but the sun still shines when all you see is the moon. Thank you very much. Hey, you guys are hearing this for the first time too. We barely ran through these, so I'm enjoying it just as much. I just wish Dave could play my guitar parts too. I go over to his house the other night to rehearse. Anne's sick as a dog upstairs. I'm like, hey man, what do we need to do? And Dave's just like, whatever, man, it's all good. Don't worry about it. And I'm just so nervous. I leave, and Ben calls me, and he's like, hey, man, how you feeling about it? And I was like, I think good, dude. I don't know. And he's like, yeah, Dave just wants you to really kind of just not worry about it at all. So if I don't look like I'm worrying about it, I am. Love you. I love you, man.
Yes, you got a house full of love here. Don't worry about it.
This is an old favorite. The power of love is a curious thing. Make a one man weep, make another man sing. Change a hawk to a little white dove. More than a feeling, yeah, that's the power of love. Tougher than diamonds, rich like cream. Stronger and harder than a bad girl's dream. Make a bad one good, make a wrong one right. The power of love will keep you home at night. You guys know this. Don't need money, don't take fame. You don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and it's cruel sometimes, and it might just save your life. Power of love. First time you feel it, it might make you sad. Next time you feel it, it might make you mad. But you'll be glad, baby, when you found that's the power, make the world go round. You don't need money, you don't take fame. You don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and it's cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. They say that all in love is fair, yeah, but you don't care. You know what to do when it gets a hold of you. don't take fame. You don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and it's cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of love. I did not write that song. My amazing wife, Nicole, that's you, right, babe? Hi. As I was rehearsing, she's been incredible this week. I have been preparing literally every free moment I've had the last week, so I owe you a date, babe.
I've never gotten more text messages at 3:30 in the morning,
Yeah.
5 in the morning, 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
We
she
were
knows.
texting back and forth about 1:30 one night.
Yeah, man, yeah. Listen, man, no matter how old we get, we're still musicians, dude.
That's
we don't know
right.
what time is.
Yeah, time.
But she goes, that last song we just played, she goes, I don't like that song at all. It's the only one she said anything negative about, so. Did you like it better, babe? Okay, good. If you, I didn't write it, so I don't really care either way, but. I did write this one, yes, and it's a little bit country. Can you get country on me, boys? I want to get real country on this one. I fell into this. I did not make this a country song, but the people I wrote it with did, so let's try to stick to its roots. My heart is beating strong, my hands are weak. In a little town just 15 miles from home, I'm driving south on Broadway with Jesus songs on replay, and I know she's mine and mine alone. Hey, the moon, it dangles high above the street. The headlights burn, combining with the glow. I close my eyes and listen to the humming of the engine, and I hope there's no stop till Mexico. So cue the band and sing again, and ditch that lonely violin, and a baby, baby, please come home, lady, a lady in Mexico and New York City. Come on home and run away with me. The moon, it dangles high above the street. I'm sitting down and finally I'm at home. I close my eyes and pretend I hear the humming of the engine, and I hope there's no stop till Mexico. So cue the band and sing again, and ditch that lonely violin, and a baby, baby, please come home, lady, my lady in Mexico and New York City. Come on home and run away with me. Run away. Hit it, Dave! Break it down, boys. Cue the band, Dave Ducharme-Jones, everybody. And ditch that lonely violin, and a baby, baby, please come home, lady, my lady in Mexico and New York City. Come on home and run away with me. Dave Ducharme-Jones, everybody. After this gig, I'm never gonna forget your name, dude. I'm gonna be saying it so much. He goes, why don't you just take a couple solos? Okay, Dave. Yeah. Sorry, Dave. I would if you weren't next to me, Dave. I'm not gonna compare myself to that.
Oh, no.
I got myself to a level I could get by. That's about where I stopped. I can tell jokes about underwear and stuff. That's my skill level.
I want to know what color what color is yours?
Well, I think they're gray. Oh. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, let's be honest. These underwear, What? Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, everybody wears underpants. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I won't show my underwear. I promise I will not show my underwear. Start a song, dude. Okay. Here's the bottom line, she said. Why can't you just see it's all in your head? Take a look inside, she said, and just listen to me. I just can't keep this unsaid. Hey, 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 hey. Here's the bottom line, she said. Why can't you break free? It's just a skin you can shed. You put me through so much distress. Just fix you for me. I need you more, less and less. But time keeps slipping, yeah, slipping away again. It keeps on slipping away. Time keeps slipping, yeah, it's slipping away again. It keeps on slipping away. Here's the bottom line, she said. I need to break free. There's just no point to pretend. My heart's not made to break or bend. Pretend to be free is just a limb to extend. 'Cause time keeps slipping, yeah, slipping away again. It keeps on slipping away. Time keeps slipping, yeah, it's slipping away again. It keeps on slipping away. Time keeps slipping, yeah, it's slipping away again. It keeps on slipping away. And time keeps slipping, yeah, it's slipping away again. It keeps on slipping away. And time keeps slipping, yeah, it's slipping away again. It keeps on slipping away. Time keeps slipping, yeah, it's slipping away again. It keeps on slipping away. Nailed it. I will give you guys an A+. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is a weird gig. I play a lot of shows, but I said the scariest part of the show is that people are going to be listening. You just never know, you know? And at XBK, Toby has created an environment, and the Monday Night Live crew has created an environment that is about art and understanding that some people have some stuff to say that's kind of interesting and different, and you guys appreciate what music is. And no, thank you. But I'm not used to that. So I talk about silly things to be less nervous. I wrote too. A lot of the songs that I write are about sad stuff because I write a lot. I write in reaction to a lot of the feelings that I have on a regular basis, and so this sad song happened to be written at Christmas time. So I wrote a sad Christmas song, and in my opinion, it's not really a Christmas song unless there's sleigh bells. So all of you Christmas purists can just calm down, okay? Because we don't have any sleigh bells. We don't have any. If we did, we would be using them right now. But
well, it's illegal.
Yeah.
Before Thanksgiving.
We've been house sitting for my mom.
So, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
We would risk getting a citation, and I don't.
Yeah, I agree with you. But yeah, I agree with you. But I needed to fill out 3 hours, so I had to throw in everything I had. Best time of the year. I heard it's joyful and jolly and merry and bright, and my life will just fill up with cheer. But the Yuletide just magnified my blues. Ooh. Ooh. Remember our love. I felt like a king on the run, and the sun was just shining on me. But the Yuletide just brings to mind all the heartache you left behind. If I could paint a picture of my Christmas this year, all I'd use is the blue. As the lights shine bright on the trees of America, I'll sit in the dark waiting for you. Where is Christmas? Where is Christmas? I thought it was here. I mean, my calendar says it, but my baby left and my eyes won't stop filling with tears. But the Yuletide just magnifies all the sadness I feel inside. If I could paint a picture of my Christmas this year, all I'd use is the blue. And as the lights shine bright on the trees of America, I'll sit in the dark waiting for you. Where is Christmas? Can you do a Christmassy solo? Not too Christmassy. If I could paint a picture of my Christmas this year, all I'd use is the blue. as the lights shine bright on the trees of America, I'll sit in the dark waiting for you. If I could paint a picture of my Christmas this year, all I'd use is the blue. As the lights shine bright on the trees of America, I'll sit in the dark waiting for you. Where is Christmas? Thank you. Again, I understand the time of year. I apologize to the people that are offended by Christmas stuff happening. My mom has had Christmas stuff up in her house for probably 3 months. So, yeah. She clearly has bigger problems. Just kidding, I love you, Mom. How are you guys doing? You having a good time? This was a political statement I tried to make when I was 18, and I don't stand. It really is not a political statement at all. I was just mad at one of my friends, but just bear with me on that, okay? Just kidding. It's called Judas Priest. Yeah. See you guys at the end of this one. This one goes out to all the political social scenes. To all the self-professed forget-me-nots and beauty queens. Oh, call me your brother, my blood dripping off your hands. I hate to say it, but the dead gotta bury the dead. Oh, the grave-digging irony. Hey, this is the anthem of the high and mighty Judas Priest. Broken jaw prophets and all the people just like me. Whoa, I don't mean to cut too deep, but when the walls start to crumble, you got somewhere to be. Oh, the gold tongue absentee. So it makes my day, yeah. To see you floating away. If everybody's the same, oh, then I wanna change. 'Cause I'll be crying by myself tomorrow. Yeah, if I'm laughing with the world today. I've been running for way too long in this endless human race. A congregation singing the song that loses meaning every day. Hear them singing. Yeah, listen to them singing. Hey, okay, I got a closet full of skulls and bones. But all you get under the grapevine are sticks and stones. So it makes my day, yeah. To see you floating away. If everybody's the same, oh, then I wanna change. 'Cause I'll be crying by myself tomorrow. Yeah, if I'm laughing with the world today. I've been running way too long in this endless human race. A congregation singing the song that loses meaning every day. A congregation that I don't belong. Now I'm not ashamed. All right, Dave, it's time.
minor, boys. You. Nice. We hadn't practiced that part.
Thank you. Me and the friend have made up 20 years ago now, so we're fine.
We did.
I'm not only playing songs of mine, but I'm playing songs that have meant things to me over the years. And this is one that I've played enough and connected with so deeply that I feel like it is a part of me now. So I cry profusely. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to cry. But this is a good song. This is a John Mayer song. It's called I Don't Trust Myself with Lovin' You. No, I'm not the man I used to be, lady. You see, you met me at an interesting time. And if my past is any sign of your future, you should be warned before I let you inside. Hold on to whatever you find, baby. Whatever will get you through. Hold on to whatever you find, baby. I don't trust myself with loving you. I will beg my way into your garden, and then I'll break my way out when it rains, just to get back to the place where I started, just to want you back all over again. I don't really understand. Hold on to whatever you find, baby. Hold on to whatever will get you through. Hold on to whatever you find, baby. I don't trust myself with loving you. Take it to the break. Ooh, do you love the girl I see through your love? Ooh, do you love me, or the thought of me, or the thought of me? You know what time it is, Dave? Trust myself with loving you. 40 years, baby. 40 years we've been touching like that. Except I'm the sweatier one these days. Yeah. That's a good one. I like that. Dave, you're such a beast. And we have Anne here, who's like the unsung hero of this whole thing, because she was sick as a dog all week. And she, just like my wife, is ready for some time off with her husband. So you guys are taking what, December off? Yeah. It's necessary because we don't know when to stop. We removed the brakes from the vehicle a long time ago. That's why God gave us ladies in our lives. We also did not run through this one, so let's just see how this goes, fellas. And verse 2? I think so, yeah. I don't know. I don't have any notes here, so. We've got it figured out, everybody. I can see what you see, but please, whoops, my bad. Let's start that from the top. Okay. I can see what you see, but please don't question me. A dark spot in a blue sky, I'm an ink blot on a lullaby. The end will justify the means. Don't try to see what I see. Look in my eyes, this is how it has to be. Oh, a time bomb in a steeple. Yeah, I'm candy full of chemicals. Just run away and live life beautifully. We're floating away into outer space. Our bodies glow as we separate. We turn into stars as we break apart. Disintegrate in such a beautiful way. I'm just trying to set you free. Demise, I'm begging you to see. Oh, I'm a stranger with a dark side, a brand new kind of parasite. You stay alive if you run away from me. We're floating away into outer space. Our bodies glow as we separate. Turn into stars as we break apart. Disintegrate in such a beautiful way. I gave the devil a ride, now he wants to drive. So let's drink today, yeah, for tomorrow we die. Yeah, I gave the devil a ride, now he wants to drive. So let's drink today, yeah, for tomorrow we die. Come on, Dave! Floating away into outer space. Sorry. Thank you. I'm trying to remember how I normally ended. Yeah. Yeah, you guys got the bootleg version.
Hey, I got a public service announcement that the grill is still open. It's going to be open for a little longer. So if you got the munchies, or you anticipate having the munchies later, go go out there and order yourself up some food.
Sounds like they know what you're talking about, Dave. I personally do not understand what you're talking about. No. I ate backstage a nice light snack. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I will say this. I don't know if Toby is here, but Toby has... we got to take offering, you guys.
We do have to do some tithing here.
Yeah.
So, food, money, that's how this thing rolls. So
Yeah.
you know how it goes.
Yeah. That's
And we're
kind of
gonna
how
we're
we
gonna
run.
we're gonna bring the buckets around so you don't have to get up
Yeah.
and walk
you.
around, inconvenience yourself. We're coming to you. So, get ready.
Wow. Add to the intimacy, I tell you what, man. I usually just put a dirty little box out in front of me and people just throw stuff in. Actually, they usually send their kids up to throw stuff into it, but yeah, I was saying that this is a venue I've been playing in town for a long time, 20 years. 20 years. And there's been venues popping up and falling down for a long time, but the environment that Toby has created here and her co-owners is focused on the musicians having a good time, the musicians feeling understood, heard, having a stage to be able to perform. I know that there's a lot of things with girls rock and kids that are coming up here and able to play on stage, and I'm an old guy now, and so I think about that stuff, and I'm thankful that we have a venue that cares about the artists, as well as creates a good environment for all of you to come and enjoy, and yeah. So thank you, Toby. So like I said, and you'll hear a little bit more about this during the interview portion, but I have always written songs as a response to trauma or pain or to get me through weird, difficult things. But then over that 10 years, I started going downhill fast. Drugs, alcohol, all the things that a musician always wants to do. They took over. And so I started having this weird view of myself as this evil kind of dark force in good people's lives. And you'll see that kind of as a through line through all of my music that I play throughout the night. I can confidently say that through recovery, through a lot of very loving people that did not give up on me, I don't feel that way anymore. So it is a little weird. Feels like an out-of-body experience to play some of these songs. But I'm also a lot less edgy now, so I have to wear pants like this, you know? Yeah, I don't wear eyeliner anymore, and I opted for no nail polish tonight, so. This is our last song of the set, I think, and then we're gonna take a break. Yeah. So, this still is my autobiographical song of all time. It's called Sinister Kid. Ben Mars on bass, everybody. Well, the street. Okay, keep going. Well, the crooks are out, and the streets are great. You know I wouldn't have it any other way. Your mother's words, they're ringing still. But your mother don't pay our bills. Yeah, a sinister kid is a kid who runs to meet his maker. A drop-dead sprint from the day he is born, made into his Draker's arm. And that's me, the boy with the broken halo. Yeah, that's me, the devil won't let me be. Hey. I got a tortured mind, and my blade is sharp. A bad combination in the dark. If I killed a man in the first degree, David, would you flee with me? Hey! Because a sinister kid is a kid who runs to meet his maker. A drop-dead sprint on the day he is born, straight into his maker's arms. And that's me. with a broken halo. Yeah, that's me, that's me. The devil won't let me be. Come on, Dave. Is a kid who runs to meet his maker. Anne Ducharme-Jones, drop dead friend till the day he is born, straight into his maker's arms. Yeah, that's me, that's me, the boy with the broken halo. Yeah, that's me, that's me, the devil won't end. First set done, everybody. Ben Mars on bass, Russ Tomlinson on the drums, everybody. And of course, America's sweetheart, Dave Ducharme-Jones. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
We go swimming in hot water. We got no time for one another. Lighting torches to our daydreams. on porches and on rope swings. We can't remember where we came from. Under the stars in the beginning. And you can find me in Alamaki, between my mind and my body. And you can find me in Alamaki, between my mind and my body. So familiar, like an old friend. Can't lose track of the meaning. And what we started when we were younger. We tried so hard to fuel our hunger. We can't remember where we came from. Under the stars in the beginning. And you can find me in Alamaki, between my mind and my body. And you can find me in Alamaki, between my mind and my body. Come on, baby. Yeah, so what? I ran out. I didn't come here to shout with you and your friends and their friends, but guess they're lame weekends again. And all the things I gave to you, one life, one heart, it ain't turning blue. No, it ain't turning blue. So torn in the middle, all fucked up like a riddle. We were like kids in the brush and sticks. Now look how you get your kicks. And all the clouds hanging high in the lyrics laced. Love in your eye, love in your eye. Boy, why don't you ride on? Going there, you get gone. don't you ride on? Going and you get gone. Whoa. I'm so torn in the middle, all fucked out like a river. Ain't like on and never know. Now look how it goes. And all the things I gave to you, one life, one heart, it ain't turning blue. No, it ain't turning blue. 1, 2, 3 times the charm. I ain't done you no harm. Now I call you out in front of them. It took a while, but I'm leaving. Here we go. Darling, do not dance with the embers that burn in my soul. Come on, we're getting old. We're getting old. Boy, why don't you ride on? You going and you get gone. Boy, why don't you ride on? You going and you get gone. Boy, why don't you ride on? Boy, why don't you ride on? You going and you. Boy, why don't you ride on? You going and you get gone. Boy, why don't you ride on? You going. Boy, why don't you ride on? You going and you get gone. Boy, why don't you ride on? Going and you. Boy, why don't you ride on, ride on? Going and you get gone. Boy, why don't you ride on? Boy, why don't you ride on? You're going and you get gone.
As soon as the semis blend into the sounds, I look up through the ash tree and I picture your face. I could see your green eyes and your long leg trim thighs, surrounded by countryside. With my finger I trace. As I'm day drunk and boozy, I'm far off and woozy, and I'm missing all your kissing after pissing it away. The slow trickle of water reminds me of my daughter, and her smile like my mother with her long dark hair. As the crows convene, they squawk and scream. They gonna scavenge a squinty. Man, life ain't fair. As I'm day drunk and boozy, I'm far off and woozy, and I'm missing all your kissing after pissing it away. Faraway cities glowing, but in darkness I'm sowing seeds on starlight soon growing, and I'm down on my knees. I pray to my muse, and she visits me often. The sweet ghost of the garden, please set me free. As I'm day drunk and boozy, I'm far off and woozy, and I'm missing all your kissing after pissing it away. As I'm day drunk and boozy, I'm far off and woozy, and I'm missing all your kissing after pissing it away. Thank you.
That's a good tune, folks.
Thank you. This next song is an old song. I wrote this when I lived out in Boulder, Colorado. It's off my second album. The song is called Names. It's also kind of another song. It's about a few different people that have a similar problem. Henry, Henry, Henry rides a passenger train through the Appalachian Mountains in a cold November rain. He replays a final moment when she was earnest and frank. Her arms across her chest, she said, I no longer love you, Hank. Charlie, 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 he lets out the jailbreak, heading west through Wyoming, hauling a windmill blade. And right on the edge of town, memory kicks and bucks of that mysterious Cheyenne cowgirl that rode right off on Chuck. A painful shame stretched out in strain. Nobody knows my name. William kicks the can down the tracks, 1,000 miles away from home, every day looking back to a mama with the needles and his father's swigs and swills. How the anger and the volume got turned up and down on Bill. A painful shame stretched out in strain. Nobody knows my name. Jimmy, he hasn't gotten very far. He's always yelling at the sports teams on the TV at the bar. Well, he comes and leaves alone every night exactly the same. He getting slurry, sloppy, drunk. It's such an ugly side of James. A painful shame stretched out in strain. Nobody knows my name. A painful shame stretched out in strain. Nobody knows my name. Nobody knows my name.
We're getting ready for set number 2. If you want to find your way back to your seats. I want to give one more push, too, for our Monday Night Live t-shirt. This commemorative shirt, it'll be the only time we offer it. We have another week where you can place your order with me. And we'll have these available at the November 6th Joni show. They're $25. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out and joining us this evening. I want to welcome Bradford Johnson to the stage.
Hi, everybody.
It's good to be here.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
I always mention that it takes a certain amount of trust to show up and be willing to perform your music with people that aren't that familiar with your music.
It also takes a very understanding wife. So she's here.
Yeah.
Thanks, babe. Again, thank you. But yeah,
Yes.
thank you. Yeah, it's been a crazy week, but yeah, it's been a fun opportunity.
Just speak to that for just a little bit. Like, what does it take to pull a show together in a week?
Well, I guess the weird thing is it kind of feels like a retrospective a little bit, and you don't think about your own music that much, especially stuff you've written and put out, because you kind of, as an artist, you just move on to the next project, and you just, like I said, I've been very reactive in the way that I write, and so getting to this place now where I have to look back and stand by a lot of the things that I've said in my music. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it doesn't feel like me anymore, and it's like, do I give a disclaimer, or do I just kind of let it be? I idea of putting the set list together in a chronological order and talk about the journey that I had throughout. And to me, sometimes the best stuff is just to say it and just let other people think about it or hate it or whatever. As long as there's somewhat of a reaction, I'm happy, I guess.
I kind of like just the idea that now the songs kind of stand on their own. I mean, it may not feel like you so much anymore, but...
Yeah. Yeah, it's scary.
Or maybe they take on a new life.
They do. They do because they kind of are stripped down or boiled down to the essence. And sometimes I'm not as proud as I thought I would be of that, you know? So it was an interesting... Sorry, I ate lots of carrots backstage. And but anyway, yeah, the music has been... It's an interesting thing to reestablish a relationship with a lot of them because they were kind of what got me through a lot of hard times. And because of that, it's hard to go back sometimes and dig through it. But it's been an interesting experience.
At what age did you really start to feel music or depend on music?
So when I was young, I was really shy. I didn't have many friends. I spent a lot of time with my mom, and we were best friends. Still, we are again, but we had a bit of a rift for a while. But anyway, throughout that process, I kind of became, I kind of like dissociated a lot because I went through some trauma with my dad going to prison when I was young. And so I didn't really have a solace in anything. I didn't have friends, so I isolated a lot. And when I found music, I started finding these bands that shared the same youthful anger that I had. And I started listening to punk music and started kind of really, that lifestyle and that whole ethos kind of started resonating with me a lot. And so I thought, he looks cool with a guitar. This song is cool. I want to be that cool. And so that was what set me on the journey of figuring out how to write music. Which turned out to be a very, in the long run, a good thing. But for a long time, it created a lot of problems in my life.
Well, we were talking backstage about, how art is often born out of loss or grief or trauma, right?
Yeah.
That it just becomes a way to take care of yourself and express yourself. And, and then sometimes it turns into other things.
Yeah. So I liked music because I could kind of share all my darkest feelings about people that had hurt me or how I felt on stage with bright lights, and I can't see any of your faces right now. So it always felt nice that I could share something as heavy as what I wanted to say, but not have to get any reaction or not have to emote or be vulnerable. So that became something that then turned into a persona. That then I could say all this stuff, but then off stage act like a badass, and I'm the coolest dude in the room, and I kind of manufactured this persona that I thought I wanted to be, but behind closed doors, I didn't know who I was. I was out here. I was this guy who would steal your girlfriend and do all the drugs and all that stuff. But then I was heartbroken in private. I hated my dad. I just didn't know who I was, and so. The easiest way to deal with that was to escape in ways that I learned how to do on the road, which was drugs and alcohol and all the fun stuff. Until it's not. and so I found myself at a really dark place where even my band members were going, you're in too deep, and so my friends just started falling off because nobody could help me and. My mom, bless her heart, it was pretty easy to pull the wool over her eyes until I'm like wasting away as a human being in their basement. I went through a rough divorce, and that just kind of set it off. So I got to this place where I was just so empty. Physically, I was close to death. I had overdosed a couple times, and I got to a dark place that if I wouldn't have been forced to get out of, I don't think I would have made it through. So one day, my parents said, you're 30 years old, you can't live in our house anymore. Also, you're gonna die, so you should go to treatment. So the stars aligned. My mom, first of all, if my mom's praying for you, you might as well just start doing whatever she's praying for, because it's gonna happen. It's the weirdest thing. God, she's got a direct line to God somehow. But she prayed that my dad would be humbled, and he went to prison for 6 months, and then came out a changed guy though. He's the best dude, and he's my best friend now. But anyway, so she had been praying for a long time that I would be humbled, and oh boy was I. And I lost all my friends. I lost everything, but I also started a path that led me to start finding who I was. Yeah, it was.
Did you also lose music there for a while?
Well, I gave it up because I had such a toxic relationship with it for so long. It was such a codependent relationship that only really existed when I needed something, or when I needed validation, or when I needed to feel like I could say something without, So it became this weird relationship that I can only describe as a toxic one. So when I got sober, one of the big things that they do is really take an inventory of all these things that are toxic for your life, and I just couldn't get music off to the top of that list because the relationship I had with it was not healthy. So for 5 or 6 years, I attempted to fully retire from music, and it was something that I had known since high school. I got a phone call the day after I graduated high school, my favorite local band, and they said, "Hey, we kicked our lead singer out, we want you in," and that was all I needed. And so for 10 years until then, I didn't know anything else, and so it was hard. I went into sober living after treatment, and I just lost myself. I didn't know who I was. I didn't have an identity. But ultimately, it kind of put me on this journey over the next few years that helped me to figure out who I was. And music now has been something that it's a nice addition to my life as opposed to
Your life.
my entire life. Yeah, every time I would date someone, I would say, "Hey, no offense to you, but you're way less important to me than music, and it'll always be that way." And and I can confidently say now that it has a healthy space in my life. I still find myself dreaming of the things I used to dream of, and when that happens, I usually need to get some sleep. But it was, I wanted to be famous my whole life. That's all I wanted because I thought that would fix all these things, and it's just, that's probably something my mom prayed not to happen.
I was going to say, how do you feel about being famous now?
Oh, I'd hate it to be the worst. Yeah, I would be the worst version of myself. I wouldn't be alive, I don't think, if that would have happened. I would have been another Justin Bieber, probably. But yeah.
So
but,
everybody that has walked in here tonight wants to know about your pants.
So these pants, I painted these. It's been a long
They're
process.
beautiful, aren't they?
Thank you.
How many of you guys want a pair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a couple commissions in the back already. These are like my before bed project pants, where my wife goes to bed and I sit next to her and paint with a dumb headlamp on. They're not done yet. I still have to finish a few things. And I said to her before this, I said, "Babe, my pants aren't going to be done." She goes, "You're wearing the pants." Our relationship is close to suffering because of those damn pants. So I'm wearing the pants. I feel good about it. Thank you. Yeah, but that was another thing that right after high school, I was always really good at art, and when you're really struggling and when you're depressed, the most beautiful things in your life are the first things you let go of, And so it's nice to have been forced to focus on the kind of core of my life and build out. And now I'm at a place now where just the essence of life can start falling back in. Art, music. I'm a good friend for the first time in 38 years. And my life's a lot simpler. I have a lot less money than I had hoped, and my wife hopes. But I feel good about where I'm at. Relationships are good, and blessings are full in my life now.
It sounds like there's a lot of balance.
Yeah, the guys were joking because I've been texting them all week at like 3:30 in the morning because I'm going to go to bed at like 5 a.m. So that's the new thing I need to work on, is getting to bed at a decent time. But I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon.
You also play with Dirty Rotten Scoundrels,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know many of you guys have seen Dirty Rotten Scoundrels out and about. They were down at Ingersoll Live just not too long ago. And
Yeah, I promised myself, and many of my musician friends in this room were probably there when I made the pact with the devil. I will never play cover songs in my life. I will
it's
never
a fun
be
band.
in a cover
It's a
band.
fun band.
And then they called me before I moved down here from Minneapolis, and they said, we want you in the band. I said, oh, no, I won't do it. And then they told me how much money they make every show. And I said, I'll do it. I have no integrity. What is that? So anyway, but it's turned out to be probably one of the most fun things ever. My wife and I get a cool, like, weird date. We play casinos in South Dakota and the weirdest places ever. And I'm learning that playing old songs from the 50s and 60s is helping me write better songs now, because that's when the good songs were written. I think they wrote them all, and that's all we have left now is mumble rap. So anyway, I love it, yeah.
Well, thank you again for joining us. I'm so happy you're here with us tonight. And thank you all for hanging out. Bradford's going to start the second set like we usually do with some acoustic tunes. And then when he's ready, you can bring the rest of the guys back up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thanks. See, I still need to finish these butterflies here. I still need to fill in some spots, but if you have suggestions, write them and put them in this tip jar. They'll make sure to get them to me. So like I was saying, I have weird relationships with these songs now, because they represent parts of my life that I thought would never go away when I wrote them, and now I feel like I've graduated, and life is so much more complex and beautiful than I ever thought it could be when I wrote these. So I don't really feel like I have much in common with them anymore. This first one that I'm going to play is called Bones, and it's about, I wrote this song, I went through a rough divorce when I was in my early 20s, and I wrote this song kind of as like my last ditch effort to get this person back. And thank God I didn't, because the person I found is, I'll cry, but she saved my life in a lot of ways, so. But this, I like the melody of this song, so we're gonna play it. And maybe if somebody's going through a rough time, they can understand. I gotta stop thinking about my wife, babe. I'm thinking about you. I'm crying. Heart exploded the millisecond that you left that night, and I guess I honestly felt if I was changing myself, you'd give me one more to ride. But baby, the front door is still wide open, and every second-hand click of the clock says you're not coming back home. I've been having a hard time, 'cause my heart's broken, and I pray every day you're not doing okay on your own. But in my bones I know you'll be fine, that you don't need me or believe that we are really worth the fight. I know my hope's a joke, but you're my bride, and you don't want me in the home that you eventually find. I feel it in my bones. I feel like everybody knows something I don't. They all look at me with heavy hearts and act like they have no idea I destroyed the only thing I promised to uphold. But all I've got to show is a bunch of false hope, and These pictures on my phone, yeah, I got a letter from the government. Says I'm officially alone. But in my bones I know you'll be fine. That you don't need me or believe that we are really worth the fight. I know my hope's a joke, but you're my bride. And you don't want me in the home that you eventually find. I feel it in my bones. Thank you. It's nice to cry for good reasons now. You know, my dad is a softie now. The hardened criminal, you know. He's a softie. We actually run a nonprofit right across the street together, and he cries a lot. Likes to kiss me on the face and all that kind of stuff. And I told myself, you know what? I love you, Dad, but I'll never be like this. I'm exactly the same. This next song is called Heart Feels Heavy, and it's an interesting one because I wrote it about, it's kind of a deflection. I was really talking trash about all my friends that were just all up in arms about everything. They're always complaining, and everything's the worst and stuff. And really, that's exactly what I was doing. So it was kind of it was aimed at myself. And I haven't played this song since I wrote it, so bear with me. Who knows how it's going to go? It's going to be fine. We're going to get through it together. You say your heart feels heavy, well, join the club. And if you think it's getting better, you're right in the middle of a thunderstorm, my love. And yes, it's serious, because it's true. Yeah, there's a bullet flying through the air, straight for you. Your heart feels heavy, so pull the plug. I know you really need to say it, I'm just getting sick of all the vain desire for love. And yes, I'm serious, 'cause it's on you. Wasn't it you that always used to say to me, make the sunshine, it's just a matter of my mind. Stop the rain. If the sun shines all the time, the green grass is gonna dry. I've been trying to tell you that. And if you want the cleanest high, you gotta let yourself down sometimes. I've been trying to tell you, keep on coming back. You say your head is empty or full enough. And though there ain't nothing in it, you don't give a shit and it'll all add up to nothing. And yes, it's serious. You're black and blue. Wasn't it you that always used to say to me, I make the sunshine, it's just a matter of my mind. Oh, and I can't stop the rain. If the sun shines all the time, the green grass is gonna dry. I've been trying to tell you that. And if you want the cleanest high, you gotta let yourself down sometimes. You got trying to tell you, you just keep coming back. still the one insane. Valiant effort. Thank you very much. I've been losing my voice too, so I lowered that a key and it's still high. This song is called "A Better Man," and this one is this song was my give up song. This was the song where I just gave up fully, and when I was really in my deepest depression, all I would do is sleep, and I prayed every single day that I'd either not wake up or wake up in a completely different reality, and that was never the case, thank God. But yeah, this is a weird one too. It just doesn't feel like me anymore, but I like the song. I see myself never waking up again. I'm gonna keep sleeping. I see myself floating up above my bed, but I'ma keep sleeping. I remember her hair was made of gold. Her eyes were black, and so was her soul. She spoke in whispers, with words that tranquilize. And so I fell asleep, and time slipped by. I see myself never waking up again. I'm gonna keep sleeping. I see myself floating up above my bed, but I'ma keep sleeping. Her love was hatred, murder in disguise. Something about the darkness just helped me sleep at night. And so I closed my eyes, and then I stepped right through to the other side. Electricity is flowing through her hips, sugar sweet poison on her lips. I was gonna come away from this a better man, but now saw the ocean when I was a child. The waves would crash and it made me smile. I saw destruction and all the love inside. And so I fell asleep and time slipped by. And so I closed my eyes, and then I stepped right through to the other side. Electricity is flowing through her hips, sugar sweet poison on her lips. I was gonna come away from this a better man. Do you think a man would know if he was dying in his sleep? What if the only way he could survive was in a dream? Electricity is flowing through her hips, but now. Thank you. So depressing. So depressing. Oh, thanks. I know, right? I never listened to happy music, so I never really learned how to do it. And when I did, it just didn't feel like me, so. Here's another tortured songwriter for you. One of my favorites. Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as an old enemy. Take your time, hurry up. The choice is yours, don't be late. Take a rest, as a friend, as an old memory. Memory, memory, memory. Come doused in mud, soaked in bleach, as I want you to be, as a friend, as a trend, as an old memory. Memory, memory, memory. And I swear that I don't have a gun. Yes, I swear that I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. Friend. I like Kurt Cobain a lot. We shared a lot in common for a while. This is just a fun one from the 90s, just a palate cleanser. I'm a child of the 90s. Very popular right now. To act like you are that. Wasn't as good as you think, kids. We were the last person on our block to get central air conditioning, okay? It was rough. I better get my pick. The boys are coming up halfway through this. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Hanging round downtown by myself, and I've had so much time to sit and think about myself, and then there she was, like double cherry pie. Yeah, there she was, like disco superfly. I smell sex and candy. Hey, yeah. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream. Dig it. Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream. Hanging around downtown by myself, and I've had too much caffeine, and now I'm thinking about myself, and then there she was, in platform double suede. Yeah, there she was, like disco lemonade. I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that lounging devious stairs in my direction? This surely is a dream. Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream. Dig it. Yeah, mama, this sure. Okay, Dave, come on. This surely is a dream. Dig it. Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream. Oh, 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 yeah, mama, this surely is a dream. Dave Ducharme-Jones again. The Beast.
I think Russ left a sandwich out and he didn't want anybody to get it, so he's gonna go stow it away.
You gotta, drummers are like dogs. You gotta feed them or else they're not gonna get what you need. Drummers, I tell you, man, it's funny. It's just inside the music community, drummers are the best. You're my favorite people, but if you don't have somewhat of a drummer that resembles Animal from Sesame Street, you're not doing it right. It's like you gotta keep him in a cage and just throw scraps at him till the funk comes out. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm more comfortable with an electric in my hand anyway, so. Yeah, it's a whole lot of A.
And may I say, go out on the interwebs and check his music out because his production on his records is really top shelf. The way he puts songs together sound really good. They're really enjoyable to listen to. So, yeah, don't just take it from here. Go out there and buy his stuff, download it.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Dave. I'm bad at promoting myself these days. All right, this is one you guys might know. Wait, here we go.
Dig it down.
Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. I'll do it right this time, okay? Yeah. Forget about that last. Woke up in New York City, lying on the floor. Yeah, just outside of Marcy's West 54. Yeah, you gonna know my name by the end of the night. Well, you gonna know my name by the end of the night. Yeah, bright lights, big city going to my head. Bright lights, big city going to my head. Bright lights, big city going to
'cause you don't care. One more time, Dave.
David, goodness gracious, man, it's Monday. I know. Oh, you're keeping me young up here, man. Good work, boys. All right. So at a certain point in every, I think it's one of the parts of grieving, you start just getting mad. And this next song, I was tired of grieving, and instead of handling it in a healthy way, I just got angry, and I wrote a song about it. But it's about loving my bros and just being bros, and saying we don't need anybody else but the bros, right? I think that's what this is about. So don't look any deeper than that, please.
Hey, and let's not forget the orange buckets up here. Any of you have come in late, or you haven't had a chance, and you might have a few extra bucks that you can feed us. We really would appreciate it. So, thank you very much. Carry on.
Darkest time of night, tip-tap-toe to where I sleep, bleeding like the blade of a knife. Words spoke at an altar, words that destroyed my life. The rancid stench of molten metal dripping down the finger of my bride. Knuckles cold and white, but I got brothers on my side. We are the ones, tears of the sun, soldiers of broken love, brothers and sons, blood and diamonds, we are the chosen ones. Crimson footprints on the kitchen floor make a getaway trail, and I'm running through the dark, shaking like a junkie with bloody red feet. But I found my freedom on the street. Knuckles cold and white, but I got brothers on my side. Hey, we are the ones, are the chosen ones. We are the ones, tears of the sun, soldiers of broken love. We are the ones, hey, sons of the gun. We are the chosen ones. Russ Tomlinson on drums, everybody. That one felt good, boys. That one felt good. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly.
Yes, the buckets are going to come around one more time
You know
for your
what?
convenience.
I think we need to give Russ a drum solo. All right, how about you just get a little bit fancy, throw a little English on one of these verses in this. How about that? Okay. See, he's humble too, everybody. No, this is absolutely the best house band in the Midwest. No question. No question. This song's about looking for God and hoping you find him. I found him, but at the time, I had not. If the fish swam out of the ocean and grew legs and they started walking, and the apes climbed down from the trees and grew tall and they started talking, and the stars fell out of the sky, my tears rolled into the ocean. Now I'm looking for a reason why you even set my world into motion. Because if you're not really here, the stars don't even matter. And now I'm filled to the top with fear that it's all just a bunch of matter. Because if you're not really here, then I don't wanna be either. I wanna be next to you. Black and gold, black and gold, black and gold. Now's your time, Russ. Phil. Hey! I looked up into the night sky and see 1,000 eyes staring back. I see nothing but black. Oh, I feel the weight of something beyond them, but can't see what I feel. Oh, Benny! If vision is the only validation, then most of my life isn't real. Because if you're not really here, the stars don't even matter. And now I'm filled to the top of fear that it's all just a bunch of matter. Because if you're not really here, oh boys, I like it. And I don't wanna be either. I like to be next to you. Black and gold, black and gold, black and gold. The stars don't even matter. And now I'm filled to the top of fear that it's all just a bunch of matter. Now if you're not really here, then I don't wanna be either. I wanna be next to you. Black and gold, black and gold, black and gold. I should have done my solo first. Yeah, good job. Always, man. You know what time it is? It's time for another Christmas song. Forget politics, dude. This is a divided room, man. This is gonna get good. All right. In like 2011, I was in the midst of all my struggles, and I decided to put together a band of all of my best friends and the best musicians in Des Moines, and we recorded right back there at Sonic Factory with the Nadas and Tony Bonenkamp and the man, everybody's on it. It's called Nicholas the Saint. You look it up online on Bandcamp. Nicholas the Saint, Where is Christmas? Everybody in Des Moines plays on it. Dave, I'm sorry I didn't know you then. I would have asked you to play because I got stuck playing the solos, and they were. Oh, you're in Austin. Okay, good. Russ, do I have an excuse with you? You were here, weren't you? Yeah, exactly. Sorry. You're the guy I'm gonna call every time now, man. Love you. But anyway, this was a fun project. So we all wrote sad Christmas songs, and this is the last one I'm gonna play tonight. I promise. Snow's been falling inside this cold heart of mine. It's coming up on a week at least, been losing track of my time. And though it's Christmas, I'm sure been feeling deceived. It's plagued for days just praying that you'll come home to me. I hung the mistletoe up above my head, and I've been waiting here for you, my love, until you fall back into my arms again. It won't be Christmas without you. I hear bells ringing, and I keep hoping it's you. Until that day I'll stay right here, hoping my wish will come true. I hung the mistletoe up above my head, and I've been waiting here for you, my love, until you fall back into my arms again. It won't be Christmas. Baby, I'm trying my best to keep my eyes off the clock. It's Christmas Eve and I'm feeling blue. The tree lit up and the star on top. All I'm asking for this year is you. I'm gonna do my best Mike Butterworth impression. I lost my mind. I'm Mike Butterworth from the nadas. And I lost you. He sings on this. I'm not just making fun of him. It's hard. It's Christmas time, and I miss you, love. On the mistletoe up above my head, and I've been waiting here for you, my love, until you fall back into my arms again. It won't be Christmas. Baby, I'm trying my best to keep my eyes off the clock. It's Christmas Eve and I'm feeling blue. I got the tree lit up and the star on top. All I'm asking for this year. I'm trying my best to keep my eyes off the clock. It's Christmas Eve and I'm feeling blue. I got the tree lit up and the star on top. All I'm asking for this year is you. I realized halfway through that song, it's way too low to sing it, so I sang the harmonies. It was a little switch up. Also, if Mike Buttersworth gets wind of it, I'm sorry, dude. I was not making fun of you. I was trying to sound like you, way harder than it actually looks, and very talented guy. Very talented guys in that band. I love them. Thank you. Is that Mike? Oh. What do we got? We got 3 more. Okay.
Or should we quit right now?
I heard a yes.
Yeah, thank you.
That was my wife. Just kidding, babe.
All right. Song about the devil. That's all.
Yeah. This song means a lot to me. This is one of our most recent releases. I'm in another band called Mint, and this is our most recent release. And the reason I released it's very dark, it's very heavy, it's very much about who I felt that I was. And the reason I love it so much is it's because it's the last song I wrote before I got sober. But I was high, I was in a warehouse downtown, and I wrote this song really thinking that this was going to be my kind of suicide letter. And so it was a heavy moment in my life, but it's like a weird trinket on my shelf that I'm like, I'm glad you exist, because it reminds me, every time I play it, it reminds me of how far that God has brought me. So I'm thankful for it. So the song's called Devil. I see you crying in the middle of the pouring rain, tearing off that dress that your mother made. I know that I'm your current source of pain. I thought I told you I will never change. I'm a destroyer of your perfect faith. I've been cutting in line on the road to hell, so I'll be a sacrifice if you save yourself and run away. I am the poison in your wishing well, and there's nothing time can tell. Oh, this is my farewell, my love. The storm grew bigger as my veins ran dry. Blood flowing out like the ocean tide. Never knew how dark you were inside. Thank you. That's the last sad song I'm playing tonight. I promise. I gotta write some happier stuff, man. Dang. This song's about just having some fun, man. Just like, the people that just complain all the time and they whine about stuff and everything's awful. Yeah, we get it. I get it. I see it too. Everything sucks a lot of the time. But you know what? We get to choose in every single moment whether or not we enjoy that moment and we don't ruin it for everybody else. So the way I see it is we're all having a tough time. Let's just enjoy the moments we have together. And then there's a time to whine, but it's not usually. At the end of the day, the moon murders the sun, and as it sinks into the sea, the nighttime comes. I know you hate a metaphor, but it's all I know. So listen up and take a seat, and I'll talk real slow. I tripped into a rhythm, a different beat, and does it not the same as yours? It doesn't mean that we compete. I chose love and you didn't, but you should see that you can choose to move to the beat of the drums you've been hearing in your sleep. The trains are gonna keep on running round and round again, so I'm gonna take a seat until you see that you gotta play pretend. Look at the orange amber glow of the stars inside the night. Feel the supersonic breeze of the dragonflies. Look at the orange amber glow of your eyes inside this vibe. Why don't you take what you need and put the rest aside? Put the rest aside. Oh, is it a sin when at the end of space and time you become what you should have been? I'm gonna break this down piece by piece. If you're what's right, then nothing's left for anyone to be. The trains are gonna keep on running round and round again, so I'm gonna take a seat until you see that you gotta play pretend. Look at the orange amber glow of the stars inside the night. Feel the supersonic breeze of the dragonflies. Look at the orange amber glow of your eyes inside this vibe. Why don't you take what you need and put the rest aside? David. Look at the orange amber glow of the stars inside the night. Feel the supersonic breeze of the dragonflies. Look at the orange amber glow of your eyes inside this fight. Why don't you take what you need and put... They want another chorus, boy. Look at the orange amber glow you. Thank you. What time is it? 9:43. Perfect. I was gonna say something to dance to. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll play a Prince song. I have a funny story about Prince. And the band I was in at the time, we were playing at a club in Minneapolis called the Quest Club. And after, you guys like that one? Yeah, it was a good club. I miss it. But afterwards, the promoter came up to us and said, "Hey, man, do you guys want to come to Prince's Paisley Park? There's an after party. We're going to have it afterwards." And I was like, "Absolutely." So we go. We've had a lot of drinks, so we're feeling good. We get there, not realizing it's a sober place. There's no alcohol anywhere. And for three young alcoholics, it's not going to be a fun. So anyway, we're standing in a white hallway like this for probably 3 hours. I mean, at the time we get there is probably midnight. We're there till at least 3 a.m. And we're coming down slow. We're just getting tired and stuff. Then all of a sudden, we hear some shuffling. By the way, there's probably 150 people in this hallway just waiting. All of a sudden, we hear this little shuffle from over here, and three giant bodyguards and a little old lady just skitter by. And I was like, I think that's Prince, dude. He was like this tall. It was so small, and he had the little bob, and he was adorable. So then we get in there, and then we had a great time, and you forgot that you're not drunk anymore because it's Prince. So I got to see a whole private show of Prince, and then he died quickly. Well, not quickly, a few years after that. So anyway, Prince, big fan. We have not played through this at all. He listened to it one time, but you know what? I got the best band in the world with me right now. I'm going to take advantage. This is for you, sir. This is it. And time for you to go to the wire. You will hit, 'cause you got the burning desire. It's your time. Got the horn, so why don't you blow it? Fine. You're filthy cute and baby, you know it. You guys know what's that? Cream. Get on top. Cream. Don't you stop. Oops. Cream. Don't you stop. Cream. Shabba bop. You're so good. Baby, there ain't nobody better. So you should never ever go by the letter. You're so cool. Everything you do is success. Make the rules, then break them all, 'cause you are the best. Yes, you are. Cream. Get on top. Cream. You will cop. Cream. Don't you stop. Cream. Shabba bop. Okay, here we go, Dave. shabba bop. One more time, here we go. Cream, get on top, yeah. Cream, you will cop. Cream, don't you stop. Cream, shabba bop. One more cream. Cream, get on top, yeah. Cream, hey, don't you stop, yeah. Cream, you will cop. Cream, shabba bop. Cream, shabba bop. One more time. Cream, shabba bop. Wow, boys. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was going to be that good. That was for you, man. I know. I was thinking that too. I was like, man, I've really drugged them through the mud in this set. Yeah. Well, this next song is, this last song is off of an EP that we've been working on for a bit. And I grew up in a very religious home. I grew up in a very loving home. But I had a lot of trouble, when I was really struggling a lot, I had a lot of trouble with the way that Christians did stuff. And so I wrote a song about it. And really you'll notice in the song my main way of dealing with anything is running away. I don't do that anymore, but I was just sick of it, and I was ready to run away and get away from it all. And so the city with gray-brown skies that I sing about is this beautiful city here that I've learned to love very much. So this song is called Righteous and Holy. A million miles from Earth, in a city with gray brown skies, I was born in a church to a family with gray brown lives. Time moves so slow when you're drowning in self-hatred. All you need is a breath of love. I wanna go where my love's got no restrictions, where there's no reason to hide. I will go where the winds don't know me, through the snow where all my fires can burn. I'm so tired of all the righteous and holy, making sure that all my bridges are burned. Son, letting go of myself, I'm free from the sins of my blood. A broken heart is a path to mercy. Time moves so slow when your friends have no convictions. You never know where your dreams reside. I feel alone in this crowd of my beloved, so I just get up and run. I will go where the winds don't know me, through the snow where all my fires can burn. I'm so tired of all the righteous and holy, making sure that all my bridges are burned. Let's go! Don't know me, through the mountains and the sea and the skies. I will run from all the righteous and holy and their self-deflecting hatred inside. I will go where the winds don't know me, through the snow where all my fires can burn. I'm so tired of all the righteous and
holy, making sure that all my bridges are burned. Take it, Jay.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys so much. We're done.
How about it for my brother Bradford over here?
I love you guys so
Thank
much.
you.
I literally live just down there, so we're neighbors, we're friends.
Thank you so much. Enjoy a week off. And please come back and see us on November 3rd for a tribute to Joni Mitchell. Yeah.